You do not need coding to start cybersecurity, and this is one of the biggest misconceptions that stops people from even trying. A lot of beginners think they need to learn programming first, and because of that, they delay getting started. But the reality is very different. Most people believe that cybersecurity is all about coding. They think you need to learn Python, JavaScript, or even C++ before you can do anything. And this belief creates pressure. It makes the field feel complicated and out of reach. But this idea is not entirely true. When people think about cybersecurity, they immediately think about programming languages. They imagine writing scripts, building tools, or hacking systems with code. And while coding can be useful, it is not where most people start. The reality is that most entry-level cybersecurity roles don't require coding at all. Instead, they focus on understanding systems, identifying issues, and following processes. It's much more about thinking and analysis than writing code. As a beginner, your tasks will usually involve monitoring systems, analyzing alerts, and responding to potential threats. You might spend time reviewing logs, investigating unusual activity, and documenting what you find. These tasks require attention to detail and critical thinking, not coding. Most of the technical work is already handled by tools. You're not building systems from scratch. You're using existing platforms that detect and analyze threats. Your job is to understand what the tools are telling you and make the right decisions. There are many roles you can start with that don't require coding. For example, a SOC analyst monitors security alerts and investigates incidents. A security analyst focuses on identifying vulnerabilities and improving systems, and many people even transition from IT support into cybersecurity. Now, does coding help? Yes, absolutely. It can make you more efficient, help you automate tasks, and open more advanced opportunities. But it is not a requirement to get started. You can learn it later once you understand the basics. Instead of focusing on coding at the beginning, you should focus on fundamentals. Learn how networks work, understand basic security concepts, get familiar with common tools. These skills will give you a much stronger foundation than jumping straight into programming. The biggest mistake you can make is waiting until you feel ready. You don't need to master coding before you begin. Start with what matters, build your understanding step by step, and grow from there. If you want more practical cybersecurity insights, don't forget to subscribe.